Yes, dear friends, welcome you all. Gratitudes from my side for giving me daily this delight of being with you. When we are with the youth, we also feel that energy, vigor, and enthusiasm keeps us healthy, fit, and it's so loving always to be with you. And we from last 850 days, meeting every day 1 hour in a most useful manner, I believe. We are not talking anything wasting of time, but we are studying our beautiful Shastras, especially Geetha given by Lord Krishna, keeping in mind all the youngsters, the prospectus youngsters want to succeed outside, we want to be successful in maintaining their inner peace and contentment, and truly those who really want to evolve spiritually. He made Arjuna as medium and he guided, and Gita is such a beautiful knowledge, can be interpreted at the very superficial grossest level to the highest deepest level. That's how, as many commentaries Gita ji has, no other text has in Sanatan Dharma Shastras. So, with our capacity, whatever permitted, we were browsing through, we were inquiring, we were contemplating. At least this much has come to us that there is some Shastra called as Gita. If it is properly studied with Shraddha and Bhakti, we will get proper guidance to our Buddhi. After all, what is required is knowledge, authentic knowledge, complete knowledge, correct knowledge, based on which our intellects work. What work they do? Think. And what they do with thinking, decide. With decision, what happens? We work. So when the knowledge is correct, thinking is correct, decisions are correct, actions are correct. Right actions never give wrong results, just like wrong actions never give the right results. Clear? So very good. Welcome you all. Like every day. Though we used to do our 7 classes, now we have made it 4, a common sense thought for 10 minutes. Then our Sankalpa and Prarthana, in which we include the entire universe and cosmos, that all should evolve spiritually. In that only, redemption from all problems, regaining of the bliss, happiness. Then we do our a minute Sanavata mantra, then our most beautiful Gita Adhyana. What is today's common sense thought? Is simple. Let us give time to close our eyes and look into our mind as to, are we very clear about what we want to achieve, and for that what we have to do. If this clarity we ourselves don't have, who can help us? And luckily or unluckily, we are not paid paudha, we are not bhed bakri, we are not pashu pakshi, we are unfortunately human being, which Bhagavan has given us dimag. Rightly used to whatever the height we want to reach, we can reach. Unfortunately, wrongly used, all self destructions we invite. For all animals, birds, as much they don't have opportunity. For self construction and evolution, so much they don't have problem of self destruction. Because neither they have sophisticated instruments like Manabuddhi, nor they have any freedom. We have both. अत्यंत तेज दिमाग है और पूरा स्वतंत्रता है. Because of it, somebody is becoming as saintly as the Lord, serving the whole world, and other fellow is becoming as terrorist as possible and destroying the world. दोनों human being है. Anyway, the first thought of the common sense thought is this. Example, I'll tell you for a spiritual person. Like I am a spiritual person, so called, with all this dress and mala. आंख बंद करके I have to see कि have I become spiritual in its true sense with all my so much of the time spent for it. Because just because I come to class or take class or study, it is not guaranteed. I have to ensure for myself. Otherwise, सारे गुरुओं का सेवा करते हुए सुनते हुए भी फिर भी we can be worldly. That's the power of mind and maya. If we don't check it, then we delude ourselves. We justify. तो सत्संग तो सुन रहे या कर रहे ना, हो गया साधना. उससे साधना कैसा होता है? नहीं होता ना. In the same way, in your life also, as a promising youngsters, as quickly as possible, consulting your elders, your gurus, your mentors, your teachers, your parents. Be certain about, you know, the clarity. As we saw the other day also, in life we can't do everything, but something we have to do. Without doing something, we are just wasting our life and resources. Lord will rectify his mistake of making us as human being. No more fellow next life, only buffalo. You love it? And that something should be substantial, greatest. And we always recommend two things to you. First, the outer goal as per your talent, ability, opportunity. And second, inevitably, the spiritual goal, for which sow the seeds now. And as you grow and fulfill all your responsibilities, by the age of 50, 52, slowly turn towards this track. Yeah. So, what are the three things we have to very clear about in this common sense thought today's? I'll tell you in technical words. You have to become familiar with it. Meaning also is told you can catch it. The first one is Siddhanta Jnana and Siddhanta Jnana Nishtha. For me, the Siddhanta Jnana is I am the seeker of the truth. So, what is the truth? Where is the truth? What is that reality? What is its nature? How to obtain it? When I gain it, what it gives me? ये सारा सिद्धांत ज्ञान मुझे होना है. Then the nishtha in it, unswerving uh, abidance in that knowledge. Finally, only when I know the self, there is moksha. I want only the self. That is called as siddhanta jnana में निष्ठा. About the sadhya vastu, the goal. तुमको भी clarity होना है. You know, if you want to be a doctor. So the medical doctor, how many lakhs or thousands of patients' pain as a doctor you can remove. What a great job it is. Vaidyo Narayano Hari. Vaidya is equal to Narayana and Hari. Bhagavan says, I am the doctor. Bheshajam and Bhishak. Bhishak means doctor. So that Siddhanta Jnana you have to have. Being a medical professional is a good thing. And this is how the medical seat can be gained. This is how the knowledge has to be gained. Then this is how this particular specialization I'll have. And this field of patients or the I will take care of. Siddhanta Jnana. Spashtata. Otherwise beating around the bush. You know? Why you have to go to the bush here? Don't beating around the bush. नहीं लोग ऐसे होते हैं ना that 60 years man. अंकल जी महाराज जी आप क्या कर रहे हो? क्या करना है सोच रहे हो? अरे अभी तक कोई सिद्धांत ज्ञान स्पष्टता. Then I prefer second one. सिद्धांत ज्ञान निष्ठा. कि बस no other thing. I want to just become doctor or lawyer or engineer anything. In the same way, your financial status, your place you want to stay, your spouse or spouse, whatever. सिद्धांत ज्ञान होना चाहिए. I love him or her, we marry and we stay wonderfully. This is also important thing. हर एक चीज का सिद्धांत स्पष्टता होना चाहिए. फिर उसमें निष्ठा होना है. Because when you open your eyes and see the world, million people are doing million things. So it distracts you. And everything appears to be better than ours. You know, distant hills are look smoother or the fields in the other place are the grass in the other field is softer. ऐसा कुछ कहावत है ना. दूसरी जमीन की घास जो है ना वो हरा भरा होता है ऐसा दिखता है. वहां जाके देखो दैट इज इक्वली यूजलेस. सो सिद्धांत ज्ञान है सिद्धांत ज्ञान निष्ठा. You know उसमें क्या होगा you can be single pointed in your efforts achievements and there's a great joy of achieving. Always joy of doing, joy of achieving. Imitate that. Don't be a useless fellow. Don't be a fellow always dependent. And don't do anything and you have your own regrets, guilts inside that we express as angers and frustration. Neither you understand why it's happening nor the parents, and the whole house is chaotic and confused and miserable. ऐसा क्यों होना है? You are Indian, you are Hindu, you are Sanatan Dharmi, you have Shastras, you have gurus, love you so much, they are ready to guide you. ले लो उनका help. No asset liability, asset bano. You be a trendsetter. You must be a person to guide others. 100 people should get inspired by you. Aim at that. So Siddhanta Jnana, Nishtha. Second is Sadhana Jnana and Sadhana Jnana Nishtha. Sorry, Sadhana Jnana, then Sadhana Upakrama, then Sadhana Nishtha. Sadhana Jnana means All knowledge regarding what is to be done exactly. All knowledge regarding what is to be done exactly. Then upakrama, you start it. Then nishtha, establish in doing that till you master it. You see your own heart. Nobody need to love us or respect us. You love yourself. You respect yourself. When will it come? When you using your own abilities, talents, outer helps, do and achieve something. उससे बढ़कर और joy क्या है? I'll tell you my own example. How many people listen these talks, appreciate me? I don't bother, but I am happy. To my beloved youth, every day I'm talking. I'm fully contented. With this contentment, I earn my lunch, I eat food. Every day, सुबह क्लास करके ब्रेकफास्ट, ये क्लास करके लंच, शाम के क्लास के बाद डिनर. मैं या मेरा डेली वेज, मैं तो डेली वेजेस लेबर हूँ जिस दिन का उस दिन. But there is contentment. The second set of things is sadhana jnana. Understood? No? The knowledge regarding what exactly to be done. Then sadhana upakrama. You have to take initiative. Don't hesitate. Make hay while sun shines. When everything is good, start. Every day, not doing and procrastinating makes you less qualified, undeserving. Every day, doing makes you more and more qualified, more and more deserving. है ना? दुर्गुणों को छोड़ने के लिए एक क्षण भी वेट नहीं करना. अच्छे काम करने के लिए एक क्षण भी वेट नहीं करना. These are the simple looking, highly effective things if you respect this knowledge. First of all, you have to respect your life. You have to respect your own opportunities. You have to respect yourself that I have to do this or that and achieve. Okay? Third one is what? The sadhana nishtha. Because many people start. Aramba shurattam कहते हैं संस्कृत में. But with little of inner obstacles or difficulties or outer temptations, they just go away from the track. Especially the youth. In the beginning days, everybody is wise, everybody is inspired. अब थोड़ा दूर जाने के बाद उसको इधर उधर घास फूस दिखता है और फिर ट्रैक छोड़ देता है. Starting is never great. Everybody starts. But maintaining it, the speed, the consistency. Here is where we are looked by the Lord, by the Guru. Oh, उसने स्टार्ट किया और कर ही जा रहा है. चलो हमारे हेल्प होगी उसकी जरूरत. I am there to help. This is how we invoke the grace of gods and gurus. We may not see them, but they help us. Certainly they are there. What they see is our consistency, our sincerity. अब तुम यंगस्टर हो तो ये सब सद्गुण मेरे को नहीं चाहिए. हम ऐसे आवारा घूमेंगे, खाएंगे, पिएंगे, सोएंगे, रोएंगे, पीटेंगे, मारेंगे. एक दिन मरेंगे. है ना? पढ़ोगे तो आगे बढ़ोगे, नहीं पढ़ोगे तो सड़ोगे. तुम्हारे मर्जी. हम तो बताकर देखते रहेंगे. क्या करोगे तुम लोग? And we enjoy both. You are making yourself, you are marring yourself. Both is a cartoon to us. But make. Sadhana Nishtha, I love it. करना शुरू किया तो छोड़ो मत. You see in your own friend circle, family relation, who are the ones who are reaching the heights, successes? Not the ones who are lazy, not one who are procrastinating. They can never achieve. And there is no alternative for hard work. It cannot be. And there is no proxy other than you to work for your success. Just come out of these hallucinations, delusions very soon. Make life simple with small little such tips and keep on moving. And हम जैसे बूढ़े हमको तो I can't start now. I am going towards end. You're all youngsters. अब से शुरू करो. एज कितना है तुम्हारा? 18, 20, 22 होगा. You have 2000 years in front of you. No, I want you to live such long. How wonderful you can make it instead of using these opportunities. दुस्संगति में पढ़ते हो, मन को खराब करते हो. And then don't go into all those channels. Prevention is better than cure. You know that. A stitch in time saves nine. All these quotes you know better than me. तुम तो पढ़े लिखे हो, हम तो अनपढ़ बाबा जी हैं. ठीक है. साधना निष्ठा. Third one is सिद्धि निष्ठा. सिद्धि प्राप्ति and सिद्धि निष्ठा. For our spiritual people, I told you Siddhanta Jnana and Siddhanta Nishtha. Then what is sadhana for us? Is we have three sadhanas. First, how to get out of our entanglements in the world. Second, how to purify, beautify, modify, then integrate, strengthen, empower all our faculties, especially mind, intellect. Very important. Third one is take them to the Guru. He will teach us the great spiritual knowledge. Be tuned to that knowledge. This is our sadhana. सो श्रवण मनन निध्यासन, ये सारा टेक्निकल चीजें हैं। तुम्हारे लिए भी साधना निष्ठा। देन थर्ड वन सिद्धि निष्ठा। सिद्धि मीन्स ग्लिम्सेस विल कम टू अस, सडनली पूरा एक बार नहीं होता। Once the glimpse comes, we keep on doing, redoing, till the experience become more and more deeper. Till we establish in it, we should not take anything for granted. Even after establishing, staying in that experience only, whatever the Lord orders, do to the world. ये हमारी बात कह रहे हैं। आपको भी सिद्धि निष्ठा। एक बार we have become a professional doctor, never go away from that. Keep on serving. Or a lawyer, anything. No profession is small in the world. हर एक चीज दुनिया को जरूरत है, तुम जिसमें कर सकते हो उसमें करते जाओ। सिद्धि प्राप्ति एंड सिद्धि निष्ठा। So I told you about professions also, about making friends also, about getting name and fame also, about having and maintaining good bank balance also. Most important is having a lovely swarga like your own family life. Parents, in-laws, your own spouse, spice, children. स्वर्ग बना उसको, नरक नहीं। ये तुम्हारे हाथ में है। मैं तो यही सोचता हूँ, मोस्ट ऑफ द थिंग्स आर इन योर हैंड्स। एवरी वन ऑफ देम आर दीज ओनली, है ना। सिद्धांत ज्ञान निष्ठा, साधना ज्ञान, साधना उपक्रम, साधना निष्ठा, सिद्धि एंड सिद्धि निष्ठा। सिद्धि निष्ठा, I have to say is, many people have reached those heights, but somehow, again as I said, somewhere they go wrong. Again from the top they topple down. नहीं होना चाहिए हमको इस तरह। These are the few things we wanted to discuss. Each of these topics are main contents. They can be elaborated with lots of examples, yuktis, question answers. Oh सारा तो आप तो अपने तो हिंट दे दिया, समझदार को इशारा काफी है ना? तुम तो समझदार हो, ऐसे मानते हो, दूसरे माने या ना माने, तो मैंने हिंट दे दिया, बाकी आप कर लेना। Thank you. Now we'll do the sankalpa. You know, in our sankalpa every day, we are praying to all the rishis, munis, and God that Hindu, Bharatiya, Sanatana Dharma, Sanskriti, which is the giver of bhukti, bhakti, mukti, should spread everywhere, so that all are making use of this for their own unfailing evolution. And I keep youth in this category. This is my contribution. Along with talking to you on Geetha, etc., my contribution is to pray, to do the sankalpa. Why? Because which Mahatmas have done that sankalpa that it reached me that I am also able to study, understand, talk on Gita. पता नहीं. Remember, throughout life, to whom or for whom we pray, we know it. But how many thousands are praying for us, we never know. Whose prayers, whose blessings, whose sankalpas working on us, we don't know. Just like kitchen में आप सब्जियां बनाते हो, खाना बनाते हो, that चावल किसने बनाया, do you know? That सब्जी किसने उगाया, do you know? किसने काटा? Who brought it to wholesale market? Who brought it to retail shop? Who was selling it on the ready? How many people are, at least in one day of ours, at least 1,000 people's contribution is there for our one day's life. गिनते जाओ इतने आप कपड़े, किसने ये रुई को बनाया, किसने इसको धागा बनाया, किसने इसको कपड़ा बनाया, किसने होलसेल स्टोर में बेचा, किसने दर्जी ने इसको सिलाई की. How many people, बाप रे, our life can never be without thousands of contribution, grossly also, subtle also. So as a gratitude to them from our side also, we through prayers and sankalpas spread this goodwill. That's the meaning of sankalpa. Just 2 minutes listen. ओम परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः. अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन मोक्ष प्राप्त्यर्थं श्रुति स्मृति पुराण इतिहास संतवांग्मयोक्त साध्य साधनानुभव सिद्ध्यर्थं तत्रोक्त ऋषि मुनि गुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रह अनुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक हैंदव संस्कृतेः सांप्रदायनां शास्त्राणां मोक्षमार्गाणां गुरु शिष्य भक्त भगवत परंपरादीनां भक्ति योग ज्ञानादि वेदांतादि प्रक्रियाणां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति विश्व एकता विश्व शांति विश्व पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्मिन् सनातन धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां ऋषीणां मुनीनां गुरूणां देवतानां आचार्याणां आश्रमाणां संस्थानां पूर्णायुरारोग्यैश्वर्य क्षेमस्थैर्यधैर्यवीर्यादि समस्त शक्ति संपदा सानुकूल्यता साधनानां प्राप्ति बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रुविघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा सनातन धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये नित्य निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थम श्रीराम मंदिरवत् शिव कृष्णादि समस्त मंदिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्यदिव्य क्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालयादीनां भूभागादीनां पुनर्वाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापना उपासना यज्ञयाग साधना सेवा तपस्या प्रार्थना दीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तर शत्रूणां शाश्वत रूपेण समूल निर्मूलनार्थं भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्मात् क्षणादारभ्य शाश्वत रूपेण वैदिक हिंदू संस्कृतेः सुसंप्रतिष्ठावाप्त्यर्थं विश्वे मोक्षधर्म पुरुषार्थ प्रतिष्ठा द्वारा विश्व संरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां विशेषतः युवानां संकल्पित सत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परब्रह्म भक्ति भगवत भक्ति देवता भक्ति गुरु भक्ति शास्त्र भक्ति सत्संग भक्ति साधना भक्ति सेवा भक्ति देशभक्ति धर्मभक्ति भक्ति माता पितृभक्ति सनातन धर्म भक्ति आदीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम अनेक शास्त्राणाम अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये शांति मंत्र उच्चारणम श्रीमद् भगवद गीता अष्टादशोध्यायस्य अध्ययनम साधना प्रयत्न वयं सर्वे जन्म साफल्यार्थम दिग्विजयार्थम विश्व कल्याणार्थम मोक्ष प्राप्त्यर्थम सनातन धर्मार्थं च करिष्यामहे. So all this sankalpa binds us to a specific result oriented, universal result oriented activities. That what it makes is makes all our energies single pointed, directed towards a beautiful, fruitful, wonderful purpose. What sankalpa I did today, I may not be doing all of that now. But every day when I do sankalpa, I am molding my mind to think and act in this direction. Maybe in couple of years of time, that may become natural to me. याद रखो जो हम संकल्प करते हैं वही हम बनते हैं. तो संकल्प करो वो बनोगे. सत्संकल्प करो वो बनो. And our sankalpa not only for us but also for the world. That's why the power of sankalpa. All starts for sankalpa. The whole universe is the sankalpa of the Lord only. And when the Lord does the other sankalpa of the dissolution, whole universe goes back. Sankalpa से सब कुछ होता है. And I always recommend whichever the greatest things you have to do to achieve great goals. If you can't do them today, keep doing prarthana, keep doing sankalpa, so that you will get the outer blessings and inner what do you call invocation of the powers. If not today, tomorrow, then you will start doing it. Like you are not able to love your parents, tell continuously, let me love and serve them. They are not permanent as long as they are there. How many people want to serve their parents but they are not there? Like in my dream yesterday, to me my mother came. She died 28 years back. So little happiness that I could serve her when I was there, and some opportunity I missed. So there will be little regret and guilt, isn't it? So do the sankalp. I'm just giving an example because these are the daily things. If we succeed, we have succeeded half in our life. If failed, our life is waste. So today I'm not able to do. Tomorrow, any of the things, spirituality I'm not able to do today. Pray, sankalpa karo. Meditation I am not doing. Oh Lord, bless me. Make me worthy of meditation. He is there to listen. If your prayers are honest, sincere, genuine, they'll say tathast. Done. So this is sankalpa done. Now let us do Shanti Mantrocharana. Om 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 Sahanavavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwarah Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Vedic chanting I'll start after a couple of days. I don't have book now. I'll do it. Now do our Geetha. Om Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Geetha Sharanam Mama Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Sharanam Mama Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Shrimad Bhagavad Gita अथ अष्टादशोऽध्यायः मोक्षसन्न्यासयोगः। अष्टपञ्चाशत्तम एक ऊनषष्टितमः श्लोकौ श्रीभगवानुवाच दोदोबार 58 and 59. ॐ मच्चित्तः सर्वदुर्गाणि मत्प्रसादात् तरिष्यसि अथ चेत्त्वमहङ्कारात् न श्रोष्यसि विनङ्क्ष्यसि मच्चित्तः सर्वदुर्गाणि मत्प्रसादात् तरिष्यसि अथ चेत्त्वमहङ्कारात् न श्रोष्यसि विनङ्क्ष्यसि. नेक्स्ट वन. यदहङ्कारमाश्रित्य न योत्स्य इति मन्यसे मिथ्यैष व्यवसायस्ते प्रकृतिस्त्वां नियोक्ष्यति. यदहङ्कारमाश्रित्य न योत्स्य इति मन्यसे मिथ्यैष व्यवसायस्ते प्रकृतिस्त्वां नियोक्ष्यति. Friends, these shlokas and their artha meaning, antarartha inner meaning, paramartha supreme meanings are so sublime that neither I am fully capable of giving you, nor you are sufficiently mature to grasp. You are only browsing through the superficial meaning that also is of good help to us. The topic under discussion is Bhagavan gave 19 steps for moksha. Now we are toward the end of the Gita. Gita is for moksha. So I have to justify the Gita also, no? Not that I only have to talk to you at your level. 600 days I have done that. I interpreted Gita only suiting to you for your own success. Refer to all those 600 lectures. But when it came to 17th and 18th chapter, Lord told me, children sunenge, samajhdar ho gaya ho, you talk what I said. You don't interpret what you want. So Gita is Moksha Shastra. 19 things were told. Remember? Buddhya Vishuddhaya Yuktaha Dhrutyatmanam Niyamya Shabdadin Vishayan Styaktva Ragadvesho Vidasya cha Vivikta Sevi Lagu Ashi Yatavakkaya Manasaha Dhyana Yoga Paro Nityam Vairagyam Saubhashitaha Hankaram Balam Darpam Kamam Krodam Parigraham Vimuchya Nirvamaha Shantaha Brahma Bhuyaya Kalpate. How many things we have seen all of that. Sweetly they were explained at your level. Then somebody asks, such difficult sadhanas I can't do. Is there any alternative? Bhagavan said, why not? It is there. What is it? You surrender to me with devotion. Then I will empower you. I will remove whatever the obstacles en route. है ना? भक्त्या माम विजानाति यावान यश्चास्मि तत्वतः ततो माम तत्वतो ज्ञात्वा विशते धनरंतरम. Then what is bhakti? Bhagavan, how beautifully explained. What bhakti we do of going to the temple for prasad at the time of prasad and take it and eat prasad and forget God. That is never devotion. The devotion in its levels, how much we discussed last 12 days, 12 talks. Chodo mat usko. First one is what? Sarva karmani api sada kurvanaha mat vyapashraya. Buddhi yogam upashritya mat chitta satatam bhava. See that? Then chetasa sarva karmani. Each of the shloka. The 57th was good. Yesterday we saw Chetasa Sarvakarmani Mai Sanyasya Matparaha. Chetasa Sarvakarmani. In your own heart, you must know the doer is He and you are an instrument in His hands. So whatever the work is given, we are doing. And the doership is also His, doing also is His, result also is. Chetasa Sarvakarmani Mai Sanyas. But the second one was very crucial Matparaha. What is your goal? Even sapne mein bhi, jagrat mein हाँ bhi, the Lord alone is my goal. देन बुद्धि योगम उपाश्रित्य. थोड़ा सा जो ज्ञान दिया है उसका भी मनन चिंतन करो. ऑल पुट टुगेदर सततम मच्चित्त भव. योर चित्त जो है ना मेरे अंदर ही होना चाहिए. मच्चित्त. देन द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट लास्ट instructions from the Lord. Last means in this sequence were very good, and Bhagavan has no hesitation. He has given the best to Arjuna. He'll have to warn Arjuna. In spite of I putting so much of effort in culling out all the essence of Upanishads, I gave you best of the knowledge in the simplest of the way. Still, if you don't believe my knowledge, given knowledge or guidance by me, and follow your own whims and fancies, you destroy yourself. Don't blame me later on. That type of tone. And every parent should do those to the children. Give them the best of facilities, best of advice as per your capacity. Then tell them, no, the ball is in your court. Make our mark. Don't blame us later. And they should relax also. Parents. I'm telling you, youngsters, because you are going to become parents. है ना? तो अपने बच्चों को भगवान ऑल्सो गिव्स बेस्ट ऑफ द नॉलेज. फाइनली तो कहते हैं यथेच्छित तथा करो. मेरा काम हो गया बोलना, तूने पूछा इसलिए बोला. कभी पूछा ही नहीं तो बता ही नहीं. You never asked me in all our privacy. I never told you. But in this terrible Yuddha Kshetra, you asked me. I also kept the situation outside Yuddha. I taught you the best of knowledge. Now the freedom is yours. Now this particular Sandarbha of Bhagavan as his Jagat Guru giving best of the knowledge to Arjuna and also giving him the freedom, you have to catch it. That total as 800 days back I told you. Lord as a charioteer to Arjuna drove the chariot. Same way our all faculties are empowered by the Lord, that's why we are functional. Lord as asked by Arjuna gave all the knowledge. But who had to understand the given knowledge? Who had to implement it for his success? Arjuna only. भगवान हमारे लिए युद्ध नहीं करते, याद रखो. सारे शक्तियां फैसिलिटीज फ्रीडम्स देते हैं. ये तुम्हारी जिंदगी का युद्ध है, whether it is outer success or spiritual evolution. If this primary thing, if you don't understand, what you do know, you are under delusion. What is delusion? Some convenient time will come, somebody will come and put their hand on my head, something will happen. This is how we get cheated by the mind in procrastinating, doing good things. And that same free will ability you use for all destructive channels. That youngster asked me, स्वामी जी सर पे हाथ लगाओ तो कल्याण होता है, लगाओ मेरा आपके साथ मेरे. मैं कहा हाथ सर पे लगाने से सब कुछ होता है तो आई विल नेवर रिमूव माई हाथ फ्रॉम माई हेड. है कि नहीं? इफ माई हैंड कैन ब्लेस यू, इट कैन ब्लेस मी ऑल्सो. फिर निकालूंगा ना मैं ऐसे. Don't fall trapped in all those things. They may have little influence, that is only additional. है ना? That's additional. The primary is what? Your knowledge, which is first Purushartha, and you living life according to the gained knowledge, second Purushartha. And never giving it up, third Purushartha, till you reach destination. Okay, now I'll give you the summary of this 58वां श्लोक. बहुत सुंदर. बड़ी आई टेल इट्स ए महावाक्य, लिख लो उसको. भगवान कहते हैं मत चित्त सर्व दुर्गाणी मत प्रसादात तरिष्यसि. मैं तो इस बात को पकड़ता. Machitta means the one who has totally dedicated his mana, buddhi, chitta, ahankara to me. That person, mat prasadat, by my grace, what he says, sarva durgani tarishyasi. Every of the difficulties you will cross. Because the whole universe is run by the Maya. Maya Shakti is under my control. I am the doer, I am the undoer, I am the one who can do it otherwise also. Ishvara means can do, can undo, can do it otherwise. Kartaha, akarta, अन्यथा कर्तुम शक्य. तुम एक जीव तुम्हारे प्रारब्ध को इधर उधर करके ठीक करने वाले मुश्किल थोड़ी है वो. बट यू हैव टू सरेंडर. आई जस्ट डोंट डू इट एनीबडी. वो सूडो डिसेबल को, सूडो भक्त को नहीं करता हूं मैं. इसलिए कहा मत चित्त. चित्त इज ऑल द फोर इन आवर मेमोरी स्टोर. all things about Lord only should be there. Our buddhi should always have Shraddha in Bhagwan. Our mind should long in love and devotion only to the far for the Lord. Our ego should be surrendered to Him. In that way, when we are there, Bhagwan, like the father also, when the child totally surrenders to the father and the discipline imposed by him, वो पिताजी तो इतना बढ़िया देखभाल करेंगे उसका. And the Lord is the Jagat Pita. Again, I'm chanting it. Feel the meaning in your own language, in your mind. Mat chittaha, mat prasadat, sarva durgani tarishyasi. Bhagavan is using second person singular. Earlier he was telling third person. Singular means he is addressing directly Arjuna. And we are all Arjunas. So what is the meaning of it? If your chitta is totally surrendered to me, by my grace, all difficulties you will cross. Every difficulty. The present difficulty is the decision regarding युद्ध करना है कि नहीं करना. Second difficulty is really युद्ध में जीतना. Third difficulty is enjoying the kingdom for some time. Then the fourth difficulty is the spiritual preparation, spiritual sadhanas, spiritual evolutions. All of them you will be able to cross if you are surrendering to me. No, one option is given. Other alternative क्या है? वेरी पावरफुल दिस वन. आप सुनो इसको जरूर. भगवान कहते हैं अथ चेत त्वम अहंकारात न श्रोष्यसि. All the wisdom I gave you, if you're not listening to me, if you're not understanding to me, I'm not cursing you. This will happen to you. What is that? Vinakshasi. You will destroy yourself. And what is the only cause because of which we don't listen to earlier elders? We don't listen to the advice of Guru and Shastra. भगवान यहाँ specifically कहते हैं अहंकारात. सबसे पहला एनिमी, सबसे दूसरा एनिमी, सबसे शाश्वत एनिमी हमारे लिए कोई है तो our own ego. That takes time to realize. See, athachet, if at all, in case, tvam, you, ahankarat, because your ego, nashroshasi, the great advice given by me, if you don't listen, then you act according to your own ego. You act according to your own ignorance. You act according to your own vasanas, your own whims and fancies. All of them are destructive. Vinakshasi. तुम पूरे नाश को प्राप्त करे हो. And this is not threatening. As it is there in other religions, no commandment. You कहते करो नहीं तो मरो. No, no. It is a thing is like that. I give you the best of the advice. The alternative is the worst. If you follow that naturally, like a doctor, this is the prescription I give medicine. You take it. This is the food to be taken. This is not to be taken. If you follow this, you'll be very healthy. If you do all the thing otherwise, दवाई ठीक तरह से नहीं खाया, जो नहीं खाना है वो खा रहे हो, जो खाना नहीं खा रहे हो, जो केयर लेना नहीं ले रहे हो, विनंक्षसी. Your disease will grow and you'll destroy yourself. That is called physical disease doctor. This is called as the life and spiritual disease doctor, Krishna. And the prescription there is those medications, grass. This is a prescription here. You are prescribed. You subscribe, you follow that, take care of yourself. And the next श्लोक भगवान पावरफुली कहेंगे, है ना? यद अहंकारम आश्रित्य नयोत्सेति मन्यसे. If you out of your own choice and arrogance say, I'll not fight. Mithya vyavasayasta. This your decision of not fighting will be a pseudo decision only. Prakritistvam niyokshati. Your inner urge of that anger and rajoguna to fight out and eliminate Duryodhanadi will force you to work. Therefore, you go to jungle. In every tree you will see Duryodhana. You will start cutting them. Because तुम्हारे अंदर ऐसा अर्ज है. Like the disease suppressed, disease uprooted. फर्क है ना दोनों में. If you suppress it, it just finds when the immunity is less, it just relapses. But if you remove from the root level, it will not relapse. Here also, अहंकार के कारण तुम मैं युद्ध नहीं करूंगा करके जाओगे ना, तो तुम्हारा प्रकृति तुमको तो अपने भाइयों से लड़ोगे, तुम और किसी से लड़ोगे. तुम प्रकृति ही तो आम नहीं होक्ष. So that's why I said in the beginning, the Artha, Antarartha, Paramartha of the Gita shlokas are of deep level. I'm just telling those things which you can catch. After 20, 30 years, you find some Mahatma who can teach you Gita with Bhashya. तब जाकर उसकी गंभीरता जो मैं सुबह की क्लास में हिंदी में कर रहा हूँ, टाइम है तो आ जाओ. थैंक यू. ओम दुर्जन सज्जनो भूयात् सज्जन शांति महाप्नुयात् शांतो मुच्यते बन्देभ्यः मुक्तश्चान्यनुमुच्येत् अस्तो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतंगमय. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो परमर्षिभ्यो परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रेण तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. बोल श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय, गीता माता की जय, वेद व्यास भगवान की जय. बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय, सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय, आज की आनंद की जय. नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव हर. सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद. जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय राम राम. अम्बे में श्री आदिवरा शक्ति माता की जय. समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक मोक्ष मुक्त की जय. भारत माता की जय. सनातन धर्म की जय. वैदिक हिंदू संस्कृति की जय. आध्यात्मिक जीवन विधान की जय. समस्त युवा मंडली की जय. थैंक यू. आ जाओ कल. बाय.